What I learned early on, even before I had that journey, one of my very successful friends, like one of those like names you recognize people, told me very early on, save your money. They're like, when you book a job, save your money because that might be the only job you book for a while, no matter how big. You hear stories like Will Smith did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and was bankrupt in the first season because he spent it. You hear other things where people book a huge job and then they don't work for 5 years. And so, for better or for worse, I took that to heart. And the funny thing with my career, and everyone's career is different, so I can only preach from where I came from. I moved here and came from theater, have a BFA, and did not know really TV film, and kind of got a crash course. And I spent years doing everything wrong and trying to learn. And then the funny thing is, I kind of rose from co-star to guest star to recurring guest star to series regular extremely quickly, especially compared to other people. Even though I had been here for some time, I think I did that whole co-star to series regular within like 2.5 years, 3 years. And what's funny is, on the other end of it, after the series, and I'll get to that in a second, what ended up happening was I realized it might have been too fast because I came back because we were filming Stargate in Canada. And I was kind of out of sight, out of mind. Plus, just to address it, I lost on purpose. I decided to lose weight during Stargate. I gained it for Ugly Betty, lost it for Stargate. And I came back different. And as my friend Todd Stashwick says, I rebranded Coke without telling anyone. And it was a struggle because either they knew me as something else or they didn't know me. And that's the problem. I rose, not patting myself on the back, I rose quickly enough where half the town knew me and the other half of town didn't know why they didn't know me. And so I kind of came back to this interesting climate in my career where it was like I would go in for a name and then the very next audition I'd be going in for like a nothing nobody. And I found it kind of, use the language, a mind fuck.
I was gonna say, what did it do to your mind? I was just gonna say, like, I'm getting anxiety listening to that. Right?
Yeah.
But like,
It was tough. It's a funny thing. And I haven't really talked about this much. It's a funny thing